Your brain's job is to keep you safe, not successful. So when your new beliefs don't match everything that you've always done, it feels that friction. It knows that this isn't what you normally do. What's all this that you're doing? And a fight, flight, and freeze response kicks in because it's trying to work out what's going on. It's trying to work out what it needs to do to keep you safe. The brain likes consistency. It likes the fact that we're creatures of habit. It likes the fact that we repeat patterns of behavior. So it's going to try and pull you back to the old way of doing things because it knows that that's okay. It knows it's safe. And it knows it's easy. It doesn't need to give so much energy to the old stuff because you can do the old stuff with your eyes closed. But this new way of trying to think and feel and behave takes a lot more energy, and it's just trying to look after you. So discomfort is not proof that the new belief isn't true. So when you are repeating your new belief as we work our way through this challenge, if it feels very uncomfortable in the early days, which it will for most of you, that doesn't mean that this new belief isn't possible. It's because your brain is trying to work out and get and understand what is going on. So it's a sign of change. And with change comes discomfort because there's uncertainty. So there's uncertainty for you as you start to work through, well, actually, if I start really, actually, truly started to believe that this was true, what might happen? And we can fear success as much as we can fear failure. And I think that's something that people do not talk about enough, especially for those of you that are in business, that are working on growing your businesses right now and maybe hitting that next level of your business. Fear of success and what is this going to mean and how is this going to impact me and people in my world is very, very real. We can fear failure and we can fear success. Discomfort is often a sign of change. It's because it's uncertain and there are lots and lots of unknowns that our brain is trying to work out and trying to keep us safe from. Your brain every time will vote for the comfort zone and it will vote for what is familiar. So you've got to fight against that. And technically you're fighting against what you are hardwired as a human to do. So it's going to be tough. It's going to be a challenge, but eventually that becomes the new belief, that becomes the comfort zone, that becomes the go-to response. So we do want to keep challenging it. So we do have to fight it a little bit. For some of us, it will be a lot dependent on how strong that belief is. We're going to have to tangle with it a little bit because it's going to be uncomfortable. And as soon as it feels uncomfortable, we're going to want to go with what we know. And don't forget, if you are tired, hungry, hormonal, emotional, stressed, that rational part of our brain is a lot slower. So when we need more energy to try and make a change, to try and make something new, we got to remember that the fight, flight, and freeze response is going to work a lot quicker, it's going to work a lot faster, and it's going to be a lot stronger than the rational human part of our brain that can see that this is a good thing to do. So our beliefs act as mental shortcuts. It helps our brain conserve energy because it's like, right, this is this, and off we go. So if you start playing about with it and start changing it, it's like, whoa, hang on a minute, I don't know what to do here. But the more you repeat the new response, the more you change that internal dialogue, the more it gets familiar with it. And eventually that becomes the new shortcut.